my god, it's so noisy behind us.
So this one we had a week before to have it up, and this one was literally just last night.
Oh,
So I don't know.
it's okay. We'll just.
Because you know how you can only schedule one live broadcast at a time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, people are waiting.
Where should we look?
This camera here.
Yeah, and then sometimes we'll change cameras. You can see
Okay.
Okay, we started. Oh god. So hello everyone, come on over. We'll give them like 10 seconds to join in.
Yeah, wait for the people to come.
Wait for them to come. But
Let's
sometimes it takes a
see.
minute. It's like laggy.
All right. And we need to see the comments here.
Yeah.
It's like hella laggy. So okay,
All right.
you guys ready?
I think so.
I think we are ready.
I'm hoping I can hear you over the
I
background
know.
noise.
Yesterday when we did it, like my voice was
Yeah.
like, because I was like screaming.
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me? Okay. So let's start. Hello, friends and family. This is Megan Bowen. Hey, talk. Down. And Nina. And today I'm not alone. I'm here with my Korean husband. We have.
Nicola and
Hugh.
Hugh.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, looking for comments. That's
Waiting for comments to come up.
right. Let me just quickly post that we have started on Twitter. Let me just put that we.
Nope.
Hold on.
No means coming. How can I see this one?
I don't know, it's not coming up here.
Sorry?
It's not coming up here.
Yeah.
All right, I posted. Okay.
Okay.
So today, since you guys are a married couple in Korea,
We
by
are
the way, how long have you guys been married now?
over 5 years.
5 years.
Over 5.
We're so old.
Oh my God, you
We're
guys are
still
so
young.
old. Wang oppa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hugh oppa.
Yeah. So when you guys first got married, you weren't in Korea, though, right?
No, we were in Australia.
Right, because you guys
Yeah.
met in Australia.
We met in Australia, yes. Yes.
So when you met, like, who approached you? Like, how did that work?
We met for language exchange, as many couples tend to do.
Uh-huh.
But Hugh was the one that, like, right away asked me out. Be like, yeah.
Because she was really pretty. I mean,
No,
she's still pretty,
no.
but like I saw like if I miss this chance, I might not see her again. That's why I just say. But she refused me. Like,
Yeah.
no, I don't wanna.
I was like, I'm not looking for a boyfriend at the moment.
I was sad, but it's okay.
But like,
But how did you guys reconnect then?
well, we just were hanging out every day, so it just happened anyway.
Oh, at the language exchange.
Yeah, well, like just like hanging out in Sydney, we had like
Because
some.
he said no. I mean, you said
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So usually that means you don't give the phone number.
Yeah, but we were still hanging out, so.
You're like, no, but you can have my phone number. We can hang out,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was a maybe later.
Okay. Okay. So today we've got a lot of topics about like life in Korea as a married couple.
Like couple.
I was trying to say like, company.
A married company.
Yeah, company.
Yeah.
About life as a married couple, like challenges, like benefits as well.
Yes.
So, anyway, let's get started. So first, to introduce a lot of topics, we thought instead of just like asking and interviewing, we'll play the XO game. And I'm not talking about the K-pop idol XO. I'm going to ask them a question
Okay.
about like Korean men.
Yes
Because a
or
lot of you
no?
guys ask me all the time about like dating Korean guys. Because most of you guys who are interested in Korean culture, I feel like are girls. Probably
Yeah.
like 80% of
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's
many
the
people.
women.
yeah, so that's why things are always more so catered towards like the women because it's like, you know, whatnot. So first of all, I cannot see comments on this iPad. Can you
Yeah,
guys
we can't
it?
see any comments yet.
Okay, 이거는 잘 일단 핸드폰으로. So let me just pull up on my phone real quick because it is not coming
It's not
out.
coming up on here. We might have to look on our phone as
Yeah,
well.
so let's just get our phone to. Okay, see, look, it's all live and there's like.
Oh, it's live.
It's live here.
Yeah, so sorry. All right, perfect. Okay, now I can see the comments.
Let me
Just wanted to
see.
check in. I'm out. Okay, bye, aka Duck.
Here we
You
go.
gonna leave us like that, bro. Okay.
Here we go. Some comments.
And BTS versus EXO. Oh my God.
Nope.
Okay, I can't choose. So
Live
anyway,
chat.
you guys got it up. Live
Okay,
chat.
here we go.
Here we go.
There we go. I can see the.
So I'm gonna
Hi.
ask them questions about
Okay.
Korean guys. girls
We have a real live.
I'm Korean guy.
live in Korea and been here.
Yeah,
For me, almost 6 years.
Yeah.
So I've
3
had my
years.
fair share of
Yeah.
meeting Korean guys. So it'd be interesting, especially if our answers are different.
Yeah. Different. Everyone has different experience.
Different, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's our experience.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a question, and then we
Okay.
have to decide if it's true or
True or
false.
false.
Okay.
Okay.
So number one, hi from Brisbane, Maggie Dex, Maggie. Okay. So the first one is, do Korean guys offer a lot of words of affection? Get ready, go. Yeah.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah.
That was one thing that I thought was not weird, but I was like, I felt like it wasn't genuine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Like.
guys always like, oh, you're so pretty.
Yeah. You're so
like,
pretty. You're so pretty. And I'm
Almost
like,
tall.
what? What?
yeah. Like every day, I'm like, okay, we just left. How can you
Yeah.
go to Polish Call like every day?
Yeah.
We just stopped meeting. How can we just split up? I can speak English now. We just split up, right? So did you ever have a time when it was like weird?
Yeah, I think sometimes. And Koreans comment on looks a lot more. So even from Korean girls, like you'll be with a bunch of Korean friends and they'll all be commenting on how you look, whether it's good or bad, you know? Like, oh, maybe you shouldn't wear like that. Or they'll be like, oh, you look so nice.
Yeah. But it's kind of good because at least you know exactly what you look like.
Yeah.
Because if you ask some Western friend, hey, how's this? Oh yeah,
You're
it looks
fine,
great.
you're fine.
It looks great, girl, and you
Yeah.
look busted.
Yeah, we should say you are beautiful. And something good compliment. all the
Good
time.
compliment.
Yeah.
But sometimes people give like, not compliments.
Not compliment if you are close, you know.
Yeah. If you're close friends. So, yeah.
So were there any issues where like, because he was the first Korean guy you dated, because you were in Australia and he approached you?
I already had a lot of Korean friends for a few years.
Oh, wow.
So I was already sort of familiar with the culture a bit. So there wasn't anything that was like that where I was like, oh my God, you know, what is this? I was already familiar with it, and I had actually dated a Korean guy before him. So there was some
Scandalous.
yeah. So there was some cultural differences because Sydney, I think there's about 40,000 Koreans in Sydney,
Oh, wow.
and there's like 6 different Koreatowns. So it's like you're in the Korean culture as
Yeah,
well.
that's
So-
like more than your hometown.
yeah,
isn't it?
exactly.
There's like more Koreans. out
Exactly. There's more
Sure.
Koreans in Sydney than there is in where you live in the
Because
countryside.
in my countryside, like there
Yeah.
are 100 people. So
Yeah, there's 100 people in Sydney. You've been there. You've
Yeah,
seen it.
I've been there. Oh my God, the strawberries are so good.
Yeah.
So we are also giving away 2 BTS albums today as well, just so you know.
Ooh.
And people are asking questions like, did his
Yeah.
parents object to the marriage? But we're gonna talk about that stuff a
It's
little
gonna
bit
come up.
later.
Yeah.
It's gonna come up later. Like
Yeah.
I've literally prepared all of those like kind of like topics.
Okay.
So it'll literally come up later. But today we're
Yeah.
also giving away 2 BTS albums.
This one is upside down.
Oh my God. See, they gave it to me upside down. I didn't even look. I'm just trying to look at the camera and look you in the eye.
Wow.
In the eyeball. So just today, all you have to do to enter again is we're gonna choose one from Instagram and one from Twitter. Is you literally just post a very flattering picture of us here now.
Oh, no.
Yesterday, it was like me like this, and they're like, I watched the live broadcast. I'm like, don't spread these photos around. Okay, get a good flattering screen capture.
Some people are saying turn your mic up.
Okay, 제 목소리 잘 들려요? 아니 사람들이 제 매건 마이크 소리 잘 안 들려.
Yeah, they said they can't hear you.
Okay,
They
we're
can't
working
hear
on
you.
Megan's mic problem. So
Okay.
anyway, you just upload a picture and you hashtag Megan Bowen, hashtag my Korean husband, and you have to. The most important one is hashtag I so you. So literally I SEOUL and you, because they're the ones who are
BTS.
sponsoring this album for you guys. So
I want
anyway,
them too.
make sure
You want that one?
You want it too?
He loves
Well, you
BTS.
can enter. Maybe you'll get selected.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll ever be a deal for you. So anyway, that we got distracted by the BTS albums. But yeah, so words of affection. So did you feel like when you got with her that she didn't give enough words of affection?
I think so. Also because Australians are more sort of like laid back. We're not too intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we don't want to say too much at the beginning. And when we were first sort of hanging out, starting to date, he would message me every single day. And then like one day I was like, you know, like it'd be good if you didn't message me this much. You know, then I might actually want to talk to you more. And so
If I don't message you, then you never message me back. That's why so I wanted to keep talking.
but it was a cultural difference where, you know,
Yeah.
Western culture we tend to we wait a little bit and see. And so he didn't message me for like a day or two, and then I
And you
message
message
him and I'm like, hi, what are you doing? Like he had to like pull back a bit so that I would push forward. Yeah.
Because I've gotten complaints before too, like, oh, you don't, I don't think you don't say enough.
Yeah,
like,
you're not messaging me enough.
Or
but-
not even just messaging, but like you never like compliment. Like, what do you like about
That's
me?
something I've had to learn in marriage, especially because like he really likes compliments. So you've
need a
seen me do
compliment.
it.
Yeah.
I have to be like,
It's like,
oh, good
"Oh,
job,
that's
baby. You did such a good job.
I need a compliment.
Yeah, I mean, I
The
noticed
Korean
that
guys really love compliments, so give them compliments.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, not even just like me, but my friends too. She's
Yeah.
like, I just did like this. I noticed that they like words more than even action sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like I'll do so many like cute things, like write letters and hide stuff, and then the next day he's like, I feel like you just don't, you don't love me. I'm like, I just did like this.
Yeah,
and this
you
and
have
this
to be like, I appreciate you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I thought that was so
Yes,
good.
that's what we need.
Yeah, so scratch all the like gift giving and little cute things. Just say something and write a card and that
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yes.
oh my God. Even Carson, she did this like special thing for her boyfriend. She's like, you don't love me. She's like,
I did all this stuff for you. You have to like say it like this.
Yeah.
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 So that's just an interesting thing to know.
Yes.
Move on to question number 2.
Okay.
Okay. So do Korean guys make big events out of special what is kinyam?
기념일?
Like yeah, like
Special
special
days.
events like
Yeah.
100 day or like anniversary
Yeah.
or even when they're first like telling you that they want
Yes.
to date you.
Yes.
Okay. No. Ready.
Ready? One,
Okay.
Two,
three. Yes. And this is such a cultural
I
thing.
mean-
Like there's companies that cater to this. Like
Yeah.
you can go to like the special event company to
Yeah.
get balloons and stuff, and yeah.
Yeah. Have you? Back when I used to be a reporter on Art and on TV, we had to go to like the proposal rooms, kind of. So like, there's a company that has like a cute little office tail and it's decorated all nice, and it's a personal chef. So the guy will take the girl to this like special office tail,
Yep.
and then they prepare this special dinner. There's roses
And there'll be
cake,
candles and stuff
candles,
like
and then the
that.
guy proposes to her there, and they're literally like proposal kind of rooms.
Yeah.
That's what I did it for you, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's something like not a proper room, but he had it set up like that. And when it's my birthday or anniversary, like guys are really hard to buy for. So I'm like, what do you want? He's like, oh, it doesn't matter. And then he shows up with like a cake and flowers and jewelry, and I'll be like, I feel so bad.
You don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's
I don't
okay.
think they mind that much though.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you just gotta say, oh, thank you
Thank you so much.
I
That's
love
it. That's
you.
what I need.
Oh, my
And I
favorite is all
love you.
역시 막 너밖에
Yes,
없어.
yes,
Like, that's
yes,
the one that I
exactly.
use all the time.
That's what we need.
It's like, oh, like there's nobody but you. Ah, 역시 너밖에 없어. Like
Yes.
that's the one that I feel.
Yeah.
It sounds very cheesy and
Yeah.
but they love those kind of cheesy things.
They do.
Yes.
And then that's a cultural difference to get over because there's a
Yeah.
lot of things in Western culture we consider to be cheesy or like a little bit like, you know,
It's like
and that's why it's
cringy.
hard for us to do.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to be that extreme, but there's a lot more cutesy stuff in Korean culture. There's a lot more stuff that we would maybe consider cheesy, but it's very natural and normal for them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it takes a while. Like I
does.
had to overcome a barrier in order to
Yeah.
be able to say that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
oh, 제발 막 짱이야. Like those kind of things.
Yeah.
They're so. I wasn't talking to you, but.
But,
lame and cheesy.
but one thing we could mention is that the region that Hugh's actually from, guys are not as much like that, like the Gyeongsangdo
Yeah,
area.
Busan people.
The Busan
We
people.
don't really show their emotions like that. So my parents, they never say
Yeah.
love you each other like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's also a stereotype. So there's also stereotype of the sort of Busan region of those type of guys not saying as much or not or kind of like, you know, being more that, you know,
Man,
masculine
We
like
don't
that.
say these things.
So there's stereotypes of Seoul guys and there's stereotypes of sort of Busan guys as well. So it's all just, you know, we have to just generalize. Yeah.
True. All right, that was interesting. And I've definitely felt that too. Like just, well, not really the difference between guys, but just like the more, like, they really pay attention to like the keynote. Why can't I say that? The like special events.
Special day, like so many.
Can I just say something?
Okay.
Mine and Hugh's channel is a joint channel. He actually picked the name, My Korean Husband, for us. So we talk about cultural differences and that type of thing. So sometimes people can look at our channel and be like, oh, it's just her doing it, showing her husband. But it's always been a joint project for us and something that Hugh is very passionate about. Yeah.
That's good. So any particular reason why you were passionate about it? Because I think, especially online,
Yes.
a lot of people, they think, like even now I'm looking and they're like, Korea boo. She's a Korea boo. But I'm like, I've been in Korea for 6 years.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to be
I
like?
know.
Yeah. It's like, she didn't come to Korea to find her husband. He
No,
found her at an
he
event.
came to Australia.
To find her and brought her back to
find me.
Korea.
But yeah.
So it's not like,
Yes.
you know, like people have this fetish, like, oh.
Yeah.
But I don't even understand why people still like demonize if you want to come to somewhere else. Because a lot of people come to like America and Australia. So why can't we come to Korea? That's all I'm saying.
Like I said,
Yes.
there's a lot of Koreans in
Exactly.
Australia.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
Korean people really don't care about that kind of thing. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Comments like that are very confusing to Hugh, and he also doesn't like it when people are sort of assuming what he thinks about it, you know? So, well, everything we do is always a joint
And we
project.
appreciate when like foreigners love Korea so much. We
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
We are so happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed that as well. Like because Korea is not a mainstream country yet.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people still don't know about Korea. So when
Yeah.
you come to Korea and you speak Korean and you like Korean food and culture, Korean people are like,
Yeah.
seriously?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Because Korea is still like 97% Korean.
Yeah,
So like
ethnically
there's
Korean.
not many foreigners here, especially foreigners who like participate in Korean culture and like speak the language and stuff.
Yeah. Someone
right?
was asking
Yeah,
what a Korea
exactly.
boo is. So people often use that as an insult of somebody that really likes K-pop or K-dramas and that type of thing. And people's experience is usually as somebody in a Western country getting very obsessed with Korean stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like once people come to Korea, they really start to think about cultural differences and appreciate Korean culture. So yeah.
I think so for sure. And it's just interesting that it's only with like Asian stuff. Because there's also weeaboo.
Oh,
like,
what's a French when you're obsessed with French culture?
Oh, that's
a French,
that as well?
Francophile, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. Because I always just thought it was just with Asian cultures. I'm like, because for example, like my brother, he loves like European stuff. And he's like, he speaks French.
But it doesn't have the same stigma.
Right. It's just like, oh, you want to
Yeah.
move to Europe, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I just came from Europe and I
Yeah.
love Spain. Like,
Yeah.
it was freaking amazing. If I was never going to leave Korea, I would leave Korea for Spain. But probably not.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't
Yeah.
know. Why is it that you can be interested in like, I don't know, eating European stuff all the time, but you can't be interested in yourself. Anyway, I just
Alright.
thought it was interesting.
Next question.
Let's move on because holy
What?
moly, we've got an hour and 8 minutes. We gotta hurry
Okay.
because we got a lot of stuff planned. Okay. So the next one is: do Korean guys feel their pride hurt when a girl pays for the dates?
Oh.
2-minute dates. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, no, sorry.
So but let me say, when we were first married or maybe dating,
Yeah.
and we would be out with people, and often the Korean male pays for the dinner and that type of thing, and he wouldn't have his card, or I would have more money in my account at that point, and he couldn't just take my card and go pay. I had to slide my card under the table. He would get the card and then go up to the, to pay for it if we were with a group of people, because he was the eldest Korean male as an expectation, but it was coming out of my account. So, but I think now he doesn't care,
Right.
but it is a cultural thing of, that expectation of
I noticed
paying.
that too. In general,
Yeah.
more guys like to like pay more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes if a girl
Yeah.
has like more money, I get that a lot. I can't can't even tell you. They're like, oh, but you know, I don't know. It's like they like to take care of you. So if they feel
Yeah.
like they have nothing to offer, then they kind of feel hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like these days, I'm married, so I just feel
Doesn't
like,
matter.
I mean,
He's like, it's our money.
sharing-
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to
Yeah.
pay everything like that
yeah.
But
But
like, once you marry her, I'm not paying.
because it's our money.
Right.
yeah. It's a cultural difference, and the way society is set up is different as well. So, you know, some guys can feel a pressure about that. There's a lot of pressure on how a man is supposed to be in all countries, I think, but it differs to what country you're in. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I definitely, not
Yeah.
all Korean guys are that way, because I definitely have like dated a freeloader before. I was like, you're not showing me
freeloader.
anything. What the? Okay, anyway, I ain't gonna mention no names. But so the next one, okay. Do Korean guys hate when their girlfriends wear sexy clothes? Ready, go!
Yeah,
I mean,
it,
on this one,
it
I'm like-
depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
Oh, okay.
Like
So you
yeah.
said yes.
if only
He's like,
with
she ain't wearing no
you,
boobs out.
mainly only with you,
Or
it's
like at
okay.
home.
But they don't want to show it to other people, and or like their parents, or they don't want other people to see, but they want to see. So it can be this one, can be this one. It depends on the situation.
It depends on the person. Like I've had somebody who was really, really extreme because especially our standards of like sexy is different. Like in Western
Yes.
cultures, you can have the boobs
Yeah.
out. It's no big deal, right? But then here,
It's like you're
just
showing
short
your
Yeah.
legs.
You show your leg. Like I've
Yeah.
seen girls like butt cheeks hanging out the bottom of their like skirts, and I'm
Yeah.
like, but they think this is sexy.
When you first went to Australia, like, did you have that culture shock of like what Australians show compared to
Yes.
what Koreans show?
It's like
Yeah.
boobs. That's
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
boobs everywhere. So I couldn't see, like, especially when I went to the beach, and then there were so many girls like that. So I just looked.
Sometimes topless at the beach as well.
Yeah, so I had to wear the sunglasses, and
Oh,
I
'cause
had
you're
to,
staring
you know, just look my eyes like this sideways to look. Because it was really culture shock, you know. I couldn't see that kind of things in Korea, but
Yeah.
in Korea we wear like really short
You don't.
pants. I mean, I do too.
Oh yeah, guys too will wear really short pants. It's like weird for us because Western guys are like, no, it's not
Yeah.
manly.
I mean,
Even
Korea
at
is
the beach
really
swimming
humid,
trunks.
so
Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So that is
Yeah.
an interesting
It-
one.
It depends what, like, there's a difference of what sexy actually is.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
But nowadays, in Korea is changing a bit.
Yeah.
So like when I wear these kind of shirts, you'll still get people like looking at you, like giving you the
Yeah.
stink eye. But I'm like, what?
If you wore it 5 years ago, it would
Like,
be
look,
different.
I have surgery now. I'm gonna show it. But yeah, like years ago, I think it would have been like, no, I don't know.
Someone's like, they've been married over 2 years. We've been married over 5 years.
Yeah, over 5 years.
And
so.
someone was like, is that her real husband?
It's like, okay, when I posted Megan featuring my Korean husband, people thought it was my
yeah, this
husband.
is.
My
this is
Korean
your
husband is
So
the
we
name
are
of the
my
channel.
Korean
So
husband.
they're married, not
Yes, yes.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
everybody's
somebody
laughing.
said, at first I thought Meg got married and didn't tell us.
Yeah. Everybody's commenting on my tan. Spain will do that too. So I think I'm gonna make
Yeah.
a video trying to find like dark foundation in Korea.
Oh, yeah, that might be difficult.
'Cause- yeah. Anyway. All right, so let's move on to the next one.
Okay,
There
next
are
one.
9 total. We're on number 5.
Okay.
So, do Korean guys in a relationship need to know where you are 24/7? Ready? Go.
I feel like-
look,
I
we
mean-
both agree.
It depends, like, you know, once you're sort of like married and that, I think people sort of relax a bit.
Oh yeah, because they got you now. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Can't go
think?
nowhere.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think once we got married, yeah, we
Yeah.
are okay. But like before, you
Yeah.
just worry about you guys. Oh, where she's okay, or like if she is hungry, or like if she can come home.
He's spinning it
Safely,
like it's just
yeah.
being worried rather than like checking up on you.
It's really checking up on you. 'Cause I just had some
Just worry,
insecurities.
you know,
They're like,
because we
who are you
care.
with? Well, who you with? Why do you gotta ask who
I
you
mean,
with?
that
then?
person can be dangerous person. You always care about you guys.
Okay.
Oh, someone was like, that channel name is kind of ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I made that channel name
See?
because I'm my Korean husband, so I think there's no problem with it. You know.
Because coming from a cultural standpoint,
Yes,
I think
yes.
some people, when they see Korean, they think it means like Asian. Like you were talking about this Asian, or your Asian husband, but everything is comes back to culture. And so when we first were dating, it was such big cultural differences. So our blog and our YouTube channel started because we wanted to talk about cultural differences.
Yes.
And this is the name that Hugh really liked, and this is what he hashtags as all the time. I don't use it as much, but he's all like,
Because if you use it, people will be like,
yeah.
oh, she's out of fetish.
Yeah, right. You get that type of stuff, but it's his name.
Yeah. And I like my Korean husband because we are making videos about Korean culture and Korean stuff. So there's no problem with this kind of name.
Yeah.
True that. All right. Oh, needing to know where you are 24/7. We talked about that one.
Yes.
So they
Yes.
will be messaging you, especially if you're going out to
So
like a
many
club or
times.
something.
Oh.
They're gonna be messaging you when you get home. You better message me, and if you don't, and the morning comes, girl, the
Yeah.
wrath.
Yes.
Yeah. So just be like, I'm here, I'm home, and they're good.
fine,
And they might
I'm
even
fine.
FaceTime you. I just want to see. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So
Next one.
the next one, I think I'm gonna skip this one because
okay.
it's not that important. It was just, is working success more important than love and family to like Korean guys?
I think it just depends on the
It
individual
depends.
person.
It depends.
I don't think that's more of a culture thing, more so of an
Of an individual thing, yeah.
So I'll
Yes.
click on another one. So number 7.
Yeah.
This is what one of you guys was wondering.
Yes.
Do Koreans need permission from their parents to marry? Is permission from their parents very important when determining who they will marry? Okay, ready, go.
Yeah. So this is a big different, like, cultural difference,
that's
right?
really important. So if your parents say no, then lots of couples, lots of guys, they just give up.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know, like in my case, I never give up because my opinion is really strong. But like so many people I saw, the couples, they gave up because their parents say no.
So, because you're marrying into another family, it's a bit different from Western culture where, you're sort of like, you're doing what you want, you're like, this is who I'm going to marry. You sort of maybe tell your parents afterwards, oh yeah, I'm marrying this person. But in Korea, you really do need to have permission, especially if you're a woman, you're marrying into the guy's family.
Yes.
Your position is changing in society. So there's a lot of stuff like that to think about. So, I think a lot of parents might sort of say no at the beginning and you can sort of work on them a little bit.
Yeah.
But ultimately you still need to have like the parents being like, yes, you can marry.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. And it's not just about like foreign girls, by the way. It's about like everything. I know plenty of Korean couples who've broken up because parents were just like, no.
Yeah.
And so they'll try and then they're like, all right, whatever. So it's not, they're just kind of picky in general, whether you're foreign or not, I've noticed.
Yeah. Somebody said that's the same in Indian families in the comment section.
Yeah. I feel like in families where marriage includes marrying into the family, the family is more choosy.
Yes.
Yeah, one of my family member, like my cousin, his mom said no to 2 girls, so he just broke up with 2 girls and then third girls and say yes, and then finally he got married. Yeah.
That's crazy. So somebody asked, do Koreans accept foreigner marriages? Marriage ceremonies? Oh, is it rare for the Korean parents to accept a foreigner wedding?
It's happening a lot more lately. Like it's becoming more and more common to marry a foreigner in Korea. So I feel like even the older generation is becoming more accepting of that. But of course, they still want their son or daughter to marry somebody who's good for them as well. So they're still going to be concerned about what type of person you are. But definitely, like international marriage is becoming more like seen and accepted in Korea.
True.
Yeah.
So about like these days, a lot of the wedding ceremonies themselves are Western anyway. So
That's right.
So, all right, no problem there.
Yeah.
But actually, if I get married here, I want to have a traditional one. I'm like, dude, we're in Korea.
Yes.
Seriously.
I want the crazy one where they carry me.
I was
I want to be
carried.
like the princess.
I was carried. It's called a gama, and you're carried in it. And it's
I'm
pretty
being carried.
good.
Okay. And so the next one, there's 2 more. So number 8 is Korean guys don't do housework. The girl does everything.
Okay.
Okay, ready, go. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's like iffy.
It depends.
Uh-huh.
And it's a changing culture as well, you know.
Yeah.
But
So-
usually, like, my father never done the housework because that's how it works in Korea. So my mom worked exactly same as my father, but my mom does all the houseworking because guys shouldn't. Because in our culture, I don't know why, but guys shouldn't go to the kitchen. If I try to get into the kitchen, my grandmom said, "Don't go to the kitchen. It's not your area.
Oh.
Don't
Yeah.
touch, the
So
laundry or
very
that kind of things."
traditional way.
It's very traditional, but these days guys don't do the housework, and lots of people scold us, so we do these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are changing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely changing.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of cases of people after they get married, they
Yeah.
just thought, oh great, like
Yeah.
she's gonna like just do this, and then
She's
she's
like,
like,
"Excuse
no.
me."
So they're like doing a lot more.
It's changing in Western culture as well. I mean, it's still something we're talking about in Western culture
Yeah.
all the time of like dividing up housework, especially when like both people in the couple are maybe working full time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True that. True that. Okay.
Yes.
So the last one that we're having, this is an interesting one.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just say it. Okay. If your Korean guys think that you can't have relationships with the opposite sex, so they cannot approve of any relationships you have with guys, like friends.
Oh, right.
Your
So-
guy friends. You can't have guy friends if you're with a Korean guy. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, ready,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. I mean, of course, it depends on
Okay.
the individual as well.
Yeah, but I've noticed if we're talking about general trends, right?
Yeah.
This is
General.
Western. You can have any friend you want.
Yes.
In Korea, it's more like in the middle.
Yes.
Yes. And,
But
and-
more times than not, if you have too many guy friends, then they might say something.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are not happy because we worry about you. Guys can be.
you don't
Yeah.
you say you don't trust the guys.
Yeah.
I don't trust. I trust girl, but I don't trust guys. Even though they are nice, but when they drink or something, they might change. Guys are wolves. They, so,
But this is something I've seen some couples when there's maybe an Australian or American woman, and she will hug her guy friends, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
then-
no.
And like, especially if you're in Australia, that's very normal.
Yeah, you just
But
hug
then, dating a Korean guy that grew up in Korean culture, for them that was an issue. So a lot of couples early on have to work out, discuss these
Yeah.
things of
Yeah.
what is appropriate, and sort of be understanding of the other culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
say no hug, only shake.
Yeah. I've gotten into some like weird situations with that too.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it was in front of them. It's just like in the street, I ran into a friend. Oh, hi.
Yeah.
And they were like,
What are you doing now?
I was like, oh, yeah, okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So it's just very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that ends our segment of EXO.
Not
Yay.
the band.
I'll take this back now. Or no, we can leave it.
We can keep
We
it?
we might think of one later.
Okay,
If
okay.
you guys think of one at any time,
Okay,
be like,
okay.
wait.
Sure.
If you guys
Yeah.
think of one, just let us know and we can do it again.
Okay.
So the next thing that
Okay.
we're going to do is check good on time, or maybe we can save it for last.
Okay.
Let's save the drama talk for last, because if there's less time, then we'll just save it for last. So I'm gonna put it right here, so I remember to talk about dramas at some point. But let's just have some more like talk, because it's actually really, really funny. So how about I'll ask
Okay.
you questions about your marriage. This is not here.
Okay.
I just thought of it now.
Wait, we
We're
should
gonna keep this going. So you both answer and we'll
Okay.
Okay.
I like this kind of
I can do it.
Okay. All right. So, since you've been pregnant,
Oh, I'm pregnant, by the way.
yes, she is pregnant.
Yes.
It's not bad.
Yeah, this is
She's like, she's
Yeah.
not fat. She's pregnant.
yeah, I'm not pregnant, this is pregnant.
She tells us. Yeah. Okay. So,
Okay.
since you've been pregnant, has your relationship changed a lot? Ready? Go.
I don't know.
I would say the way that he takes care of me more has he always has taken care of me, but even more, like he's starting to think about his responsibilities as a father and make sure I'm okay. And he does all the grocery shopping and he does so much like housework and just lets me relax. So that's been a really positive thing.
Yeah, because I'm ready to be a father. So.
Yeah. Also, for us, we were maybe never going to be pregnant. We sort of come to terms with the fact that maybe it wasn't going to happen for us, and we went through a lot to get pregnant. And then so for us to now finally be pregnant, it's really brought us closer as a couple.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 All right, that's awesome. So the next one is, have you guys decided where you're going to raise the child?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
where is that?
He's just like, yes.
Korea.
He doesn't know. He's just being like, yes,
No,
please
I mean
give me the
Korea.
answer.
Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Korea.
Definitely Korea indefinitely, and then I think sort of high school years we will sort of see what is best for them. Yeah.
So what does it mean being a mom in Korea? Like how does it like change in society?
That I don't know how much I can answer that.
Oh, 'cause you're not yet.
I don't know yet, but I think there is a big culture in Korea of like kids cafes and mom cafes, and I feel like compared to Australian culture, you see mums out with their kids a lot more in Korea, and people are more accepting of you having your children out in public, whereas I feel like in Australia, I think there's a lot of stigma for mothers and they feel like they have to stay home in the house and people are quite judgmental. But in Korea, so much like caters towards moms. There's so many cute cafes to go to as a mom that caters to you.
Yeah, and even people are more friendly towards children, I've noticed.
Yeah,
like if
yeah.
your children's walking and they trip and fall, a stranger will
It'll
just
be
come
like,
and pick them up and be like, aigo,
Aigo, aigo, 괜찮아요.
and then they'll pat them up.
Yeah.
Like that's a complete like stranger.
Yeah, and you can hand your baby to an ajumma. Like,
Yeah.
you can be like, can you just hold my kid for a second?
Yeah. So the Korean like grandmas especially,
Oh,
they
yeah.
love like babies.
Yes.
So
Yes.
our friend
Sophie,
when she was on a plane with her like 5-month-old at the time,
Yeah.
coming from Australia to
To
Korea,
Korea, yeah.
she said that like she was just crying, but the Ajumas were like, no, we'll take her.
Yeah.
She was
Pass
telling
around
everybody,
the
she was
older
like,
women.
look, this baby is so cute. I'm so happy to be with this cute baby. So the Ajumas just took the baby the whole flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like a lot of Australian people might be a bit more like, oh, there's a baby on the plane.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
know, someone comes and tries to take your baby. You're
Yeah, you'd be
"What?"
like, she's stealing my child.
Yeah, but in Korea, no.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
time I was on the subway, and this baby it was a packed time of day when literally you're shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
And this woman was trying to get
Yeah.
her baby back in the stroller, but
Yeah.
obviously we can't. So it was literally like the baby was crowd surfing. Like people had to grab the baby to put it to pass the baby, and everybody just willingly participated.
Also, you want to talk about in Korean culture that your extended family looks after the kids a lot more. Like the grandparents look after the kids a lot more.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
So like my grandparents just raised me for like 4 years, 5 years. So I didn't think that
Yeah.
I have my own parents because
Oh, wow.
when I
Yeah.
was young, I went to my grandparents' place, and lots of my friends have same experience like that. I raised by my grandparents. I raised by my grandparents. So I think the parents are more expecting their grandfather
Their
looking
parents,
after,
yeah.
looking after
Yeah.
kids like that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
And
so
it's okay in Korea.
Yeah. Whereas like my parents in Australia are like, no, we're retiring and going on like holidays around
Yeah.
Australia. And they're like,
Yeah,
I'm not looking after your kids.
yeah, because for us, once your kids are like 18 and out the door,
Out.
that's out. Like you're
Yeah.
free. You're 100% free. So they're like, yes, you got to learn everything by trial and error. So that's why it's common for us to have like babysitting. Like when you're a
Yes.
teenager, you make lots of money
By babysitting. Yeah.
But in Korea, they're like, you are 15 years old, you took care of a baby?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, I've been watching babies since I was
That's
like,
quite a big different cultural
Yeah.
difference. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right. So the next one, I guess, are there any like government programs catered towards interracial couples in Korea?
Yeah. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I guess one example, my friend Sarah, like her and her husband were saying, you know, in Korea when you get an apartment, you have to pay for the 보증금. The security deposit was really expensive. So for interracial couples, they were giving like special loans and grants to like foreigner couples, so they didn't have to pay like $50,000 for the security deposit because the government gets it back when you move out anyway.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, there are some other benefits as you are multicultural family. Like you can get free, Korean lesson and some other stuff as well. But if you try to find some government website, there's so many things. If you couldn't go to your country for like 2 years or something, they actually pick some of them and then send you to your home.
Yeah.
And they pay for the flight ticket.
Wow.
And then your birthday, they give you something, some present or if everything there is something, they just,
Yeah,
care about you.
because I think the actual majority of multicultural families in Korea are women from usually Southeast Asia and that, and there's a lot of arranged marriages like that because there's a gender imbalance in Korea and that. So there are a lot of families that are disadvantaged, and there are disadvantages to being an international couple of being in a different country where maybe you don't have the same benefits as somebody who's Korean and born in Korea. So the government is putting more and more things in place to help those families. Yeah. Okay.
That was interesting. Okay, so now since we're talking about like life in Korea and marriage, and we talked about like do Korean guys do a lot of housework and stuff. So now we're gonna move on to talk about cooking, because it's a part of Korean life and Korean culture, etc. So I know you love Korean food. So just what's your favorite Korean food?
Oh, it changes. Like some weeks I'll be like, okay, tteokbokki is what I'm eating, and then like other times I'm really like, I really want like samgyeopsal. I'm sorry, vegan. Vegan.
Vegan.
If I say it in the Australian
your
accent,
favorite food.
yeah.
It's your favorite food.
But what about you?
I love everything.
Especially because he's been on such a strict diet lately. Like,
But like you cook Korean food better than me, so I don't really cook Korean food.
Yeah.
So on that, just wondering, have you guys? Okay, this one we're gonna XO again. Okay. Have you guys ever had a conflict over food?
Oh.
Ready, go. Specifically with cultural stuff, like.
Okay, so kimchi, which I love, can have a very strong smell, right? And if you put it in the fridge with other things like maybe some dairy products or other stuff, or even just water, it can affect the smell. And he knows this, and we've been married for 5 years.
Fruit,
and
especially fruit. Your fruit gets that kimchi smell on
and
it.
everything.
Apple. No, kimchi apple.
So the other day, he had a plate of kimchi, and he didn't have it covered, because normally you like double bag or you double container it.
And then put it inside of a container.
And I caught him putting the plate of kimchi in the fridge like this, and I was like, oh hell no, you are not putting a plate of uncovered kimchi in the fridge. I'm saying it's going to like make everything smell. And he said, but it's a nice smell.
Yeah, kimchi milk, kimchi butter, kimchi cheese. Sounds great, right? But I don't like cheese smell. I mean, cheese is tasty, but the cheese smell is kind of like.
We had an experience in Australia one time when we were living with another couple, and they got some, I think it was like sort of French cheese. It was a very strong smelling cheese. And he opened the fridge and he was like, what is this smell?
Smells like a fart.
And I said,
that's what kimchi is.
This is it. This is it. I said, this is what
Cheese
it's
smells like
like.
a fart. No.
So I think like the strong smelling food is something.
Macaroni and cheese.
Does kimchi smell like farts?
Yeah. Does kimchi smell like fart?
Does it taste delicious?
No.
Does
cheese smells like
Does
fart.
cheese smell like fart?
Yes.
It's just all what you're used to eating.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
we're used to those smelly things of
Smells.
cheese. So
Yeah.
when we smell something new, we think, oh, it smells.
He's horrified at macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, of cheese. But
Smells so
kimchi
bad.
smells good. It's just all a cultural thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kimchi is nice.
Yeah, some people said yes, it smells like fart in the comment
Yes.
section.
Yeah, so everything, just anything you're not used to,
You're
is probably
not
gonna
used
smell
to.
like fart.
Yeah.
But since I've been here, it doesn't smell like fart anymore.
No.
Now cheese smells like fart.
You've been here for so long.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you know, since we're gonna move into a very fun game, a smelling game.
No.
So there's
Okay.
some very basic. Since we're talking about farts,
Okay.
there's some very basic Korean ingredients you need for like every meal. What are they?
Soy sauce.
Yeah.
You know how there's some basic, yeah.
고춧가루.
고춧가루,
Yeah,
gochujang.
gochujang, garlic,
Garlic, yeah.
Yeah. Sesame oil.
sesame oil,
And
yeah.
you guys use a lot of vinegar too.
And vinegar, yeah.
Stuff like that. And doenjang,
Yeah.
the fermented bean paste.
Doenjang, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot.
So
Yeah.
keep that in mind. We're gonna play a
Okay.
game. We're gonna blindfold them, and I'm going to let them smell some basic Korean ingredients.
No fart.
And then I'm gonna fart in your face, basically. No, so, and then they have to guess what I'll say 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
Okay.
And then at the same time, you both just say what you think it is.
Okay.
Okay, so blindfolds, please. Okay, choose
Okay.
which one you want.
I want this
Okay, I
one.
want that one.
Choose which one you want. Of course, this is Korea, so they're all cute.
Okay.
Okay, I want cute one.
Are we putting on now?
Yeah, put it on now. There's 3, but we only need 2 because I'm the moderator.
Oh, you get to see what's
Okay, so
happening.
close your eyes.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the ingredients.
Okay.
I can't see.
I can't see.
I open my eyes, I can't see.
Okay.
Okay. Is that on okay? I can't see.
Okay.
Did you
Okay.
fart?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Smell Hugh. Okay, smell Nicola.
Oh,
Oh, you just like put it on my mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you should want to
Okay.
taste it.
oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ready, go.
Are we going 1, 2, 3?
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Wasabi.
Gochujang.
Ah, gochujang.
We're talking about Korean food.
Okay, but not just
Smells
gochujang.
so
This
strong.
this is
Strong gochujang.
right. No. Wait,
Okay.
smell it again.
Okay.
One more time. What kind of gochujang?
Okay.
It's one that people like to have on tajima.
Yeah.
When you eat it with tajima. So it's gochujang and you mix some stuff in it
Yeah,
to
what's
make
that
it kind
one
of
called?
different.
초고추장?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if we should keep score.
Wasabi.
I mean,
So I'll give Nicola
Smells so
that
strong.
one. I'll give Nicola that
Okay.
one. Let me. I'm just gonna put Nick and Hugh. I'm bad at spelling. Okay, so Nicola has 1 point. All right.
Okay.
Move on to number 2.
Okay.
okay.
Oh wait, I should describe about this. Okay, really quickly tell us about Cho Gochujang. What is it?
초고추장 is gochujang. Like
What is it? Gochujang in
Yeah,
it?
to let people know what
chili.
gochujang.
Chili.
Chili
Right,
paste.
Chili
the hot
paste.
chili paste. And
Yeah.
Cho, what is Cho short for?
It's a sourness. So
Yeah.
I think they put like vinegar in it.
Yep.
Yeah,
And vinegar
so-
shikcho.
Yeah,
So
식초.
yeah. So it's like one that you put on certain. So it kind of reminds me of like cocktail sauce in a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good with everything.
Next one. I don't even know like if they're okay. Is it all right? Perfect. So now we're gonna smell this.
Okay.
Okay, Nicola first.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Doenjang.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is doenjang, which is.
된장.
Soybean
Yeah.
paste.
But
Yeah,
what kind of
soybean
soybean paste though?
Uh,
Isn't it? I mean, is it just fresh soybean
No,
paste?
fermented. Fermented.
Fermented.
Yeah,
yes.
so it's
Fermented soybean paste.
fermented, so it's very.
Yes.
I like smelling it though.
It smells nice, actually.
That
Yeah.
smells like fart.
It kind of can smell like fart, but worse than 청국장 smells like fart.
청국장 is
Oh, we
worse.
should have brought 청국장.
Yeah.
No.
But it's really tasty. I'm hungry now.
Okay.
배고파?
Okay. So the next one, we'll just tell you guys afterwards. Maybe
Okay.
some of you guys might know. Oh wait, I didn't even give you points.
We
I'm
both
so
said that
bad at
one.
this. You both got it.
Smell?
All right, you ready to smell it?
Yes.
Okay, Nicola. Okay. Hugh.
Oh my god, what is this?
This one might be hard to guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I will just say it's kind kind of a mixture of the things that we ate. I mean, that you smelled before.
Oh.
Kind of a mixture of those things.
Yeah,
And-
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
초장.
Oh, I was gonna say like gochujang and something else.
초장.
Okay, let me give you another hint. You have it with lettuce when you're wrapping things in lettuce. Wrap up. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
쌈장.
Yeah, something, that's what I meant.
Oh, you didn't say it though.
Ah,
All right, we'll give it to you.
cool, samjang.
Samjang. So that's what I said. It's like a mixture of the things
Yeah.
before. Because
Yeah.
samjang.
삼겹살 and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, so
Yes.
samjang is like a mixture of doenjang and gochujang.
Yeah.
So the fermented
Yeah.
bean paste and the red pepper paste.
Yeah.
And it's got like garlic and onions in it. And you use it to like, when sam
Wrap it
is
up.
like wrapping up. So
Yeah.
the lettuce wrap sauce.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
And you can
And
use
then
it for a lot
lots
of
of
stuff.
times they use it for like samgyeopsal and some other like
Right.
barbecue.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
for when barbecuing.
Yes.
So the next one. Okay, the next one.
I'm sorry if I feel like I'm
This
gonna
one is
fall off
so
my
easy.
seat.
It's,
okay.
you're gonna love this one. Okay,
Okay.
ready? Nicola?
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
you. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
참기름.
Yeah, I was
So?
gonna say sesame.
Sesame oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
참기름.
No, what kind of sesame?
It's like, it's
Nope. 1, 2, 3.
Sesame oil.
it's not
Okay.
oil.
Okay, so what is it then?
It's like
Sesame seeds.
sesame seeds.
Okay, I'll give that one to Nicola because you said oil.
Yeah, oil is stronger.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
It's
like,
different smell.
it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, you guys know sesame seeds.
Yeah.
Roasted. It just kind of, these are really roasted. Like, they smell like.
They
Okay.
smell really
Because
roasted.
sesame, yeah, sesame
Ooh,
seeds
okay.
everywhere.
Yeah, they put it on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this next thing. I literally eat anything that's made with this. I always talk about it too. Okay. Okay. Nicola,
Yeah.
thank you.
I can't think of what the name of this
Okay.
is.
It's vegetable, right? Vegetable.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
깻잎.
No, there's no genip.
Okay, what, Nicola?
Oh, I know what it is, but like.
Okay, describe it.
It's like a powder or something ground up, right?
Okay, what is ground up? What do you use it in? And then I know.
I can't think what it is that's actually ground up.
Okay, I'll give you a half point. It is ground perilla powder.
So then
들깨, 아.
Dirke. So ground perilla, you guys know I
Yeah.
love ground perilla. Like I literally dirke sundubu is
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Dirke sujebi, dirke
Yeah, dirke.
dirke
Yeah.
memurguksu is so good too.
Yeah.
They got some dirke memurguksu
They
in my house.
use it a lot more in vegetarian and vegan food. Like,
If you guys want to
yeah.
eat some later, there's a place by my house that has dirke
Ooh.
memurguksu.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
This stuff is bomb, y'all, and it's so healthy. It's chock full of protein and all kind of stuff.
Is you're doing an advertisement for it now.
Okay, and this is the last one. You guys are gonna guess this one like that.
Is it like
the
soy
last
sauce?
One, I'm not telling. The last one. Ready? Smell, Nicola. Smell
Okay.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Sesame oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nicola has 4. You have
Can I take
3.
this off?
Oh yeah, you can take it off now.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So that was really fun.
Bright.
Yeah, I can't see.
Oh, sorry, we still had chamkinum. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So those are like basic Korean ingredients. Like I swear, if you have those things at home, plus
And
like
soy sauce.
shikcho and soy sauce,
Soy sauce.
you can make like
Anything.
gochugaru,
Yes.
Yeah.
brown slings, and you can literally make any
So
Korean
Any
dish.
Korean dish.
Any Korean
Yeah,
dish.
so even if you live somewhere where there's not really Korean food available, if you can order online or maybe go to a bigger city that has a Korean grocery store, you just need those core ingredients and then you can
Yeah.
make so many things.
And you can even get all those ingredients on Amazon
Yeah.
nowadays, because all
Yeah.
of these ingredients are not perishable.
Yeah,
with the
that's
exception
true.
of like samjangme. No, it's not in the refrigerator.
I think-
Yeah.
So they can all be shipped.
They're
to
all
you.
like sealed up
Yeah.
and you can order it and then, yeah,
Yeah.
do some Korean cooking.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So
Yes.
perfect. So next, I thought it would kind of just be fun to just have a 아, 그냥 버는 거예요? 알겠습니다. 아, 여기 붙여주시겠어요?
Australia. Someone said Australia.
오지
Okay.
오지 오지.
Yes, I'm from Australia.
Okay. So now what we're going to do is kind of talk.
Megan has a fan behind her.
Yeah.
Really? I'm trying not to. So awkward. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I like a Nuna. So, all right, so this game, we have a board here, and it has some Korean words.
Okay.
Okay, one syllable Korean words. And we're gonna pull it up, and then we're just gonna have a conversation about that
Okay.
aspect of Korean
Okay.
life.
Oh, okay. It's like Korean
Yeah.
culture stuff.
Yeah, Korean culture. So it's basically
Yeah.
just prompting us to talk about topics.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna need your help translating some of them. 'Cause
Yeah,
some
get
of
ready
them
to
are like really
translate.
hard. Okay.
Oh, okay. I will
So the
try
first
that.
one, 그 숟가락 좀 주시겠어요? 어제 샀던 아니 그 어제 샀던 숟가락 숫자 있는 거.
I'll do my best.
Sorry. 그 어제 샀던 숟가락 숫자 있는 거 있어요 혹시? 네. Instead of just choosing,
Okay.
yesterday we used some spoons that had numbers on it. So I thought, why don't we
Okay.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
pull out the spoon. My brain is so confused right now. 네, 감사합니다. All right.
Okay.
Today is bottle.
Today is bottle.
Okay, so you guys pull one and then I'll open up the corresponding word. So
Okay.
choose one. Pregnant ladies first. 3. So 3 is
Three.
흥.
Ung.
흥.
So when you are happy,
Okay.
you have this. Yeah.
Like 흥미진진한.
Huh?
That's it. Never mind. Like exciting, right?
Yeah,
So
exciting.
fun.
Yeah.
So it's
Exciting.
excited feeling.
Uh-huh.
Excited feeling.
So I just want to talk about like Korean, like kind of hanging out culture. So when you're like out hanging in Korea, what type of like energy do you feel like from the people or like
When you're
excitement?
going out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like going out, you often see people like very excited and like hanging out and having fun.
Yeah. I mean, Koreans have very much of a social life and a late night social life.
Yeah.
And it's sort of a certain way to do things in Korea. And also like going from one restaurant to another restaurant to another
Yeah.
restaurant. Does that give you this feeling? Is that related at all or?
Not
really?
I mean, like 흥이 많다. We say 흥이 많다. So if someone they just try to show their like talent or they active or they kind of funny or that kind of person, we say 흥이 많은 사람. Like
Oh, has it to do with personality as well?
yeah. It's like wanna show up. Like hi guys, you know, like
Oh, like
Megan is
yeah.
like 흥이 많은 사람.
So that sounds like we just talk about going out, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Like hanging
Yeah.
out and having fun. And I do notice too, they like to like charang a lot, like show their like talents or skills too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like something we always do. If you're ever in a social gathering, like for work, if you have a talent, they're gonna make you show like everybody
Yeah.
while they're drinking.
Yes. Do something, show a dance or like sing
Yeah.
or something.
I can tell you how many times I've done dance at like late night dinners or like retreat kind of thing.
Yeah, and singing, there's a lot of singing as well.
Yeah, a lot of singing.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So
Okay.
next one.
Okay.
4.
4. All right, 4.
No.
Oh, this is
4
this,
is jib.
number 4 is like
Oh.
not good. It's bad luck.
Oh yeah, so that's why in the elevator in Korea. Tell us about elevators.
There's no level 4 in
Yeah.
Korea, especially in the hospital because it's dead. The number of the dead.
It's similar to the Chinese character.
Yeah, it's the number 4.
For death, right?
So we don't really use it. So
Yeah.
maybe it's kind of like complicated or like confusing for you if you go to hospital or somewhere in Korea. There's
Yeah.
no level 4.
And sometimes it's just an F instead.
Yeah, F instead.
It's always F for
Yeah.
4. True.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
we're going to be talking about jib. So I
Jib.
thought we'd talk about like living situations in Korea, like
Okay.
housing, living situations, and just anything you want to talk about those like things.
Yeah. So people often live with their parents until they're quite
Yeah.
until they get married a lot of the time, right? Which I think is very different for us as Western women.
Uh-huh.
We're like, we're moving out.
Yeah. So back in the day when you guys first got married and you came to Korea,
We
Yeah.
actually lived with his parents for a while,
For 2 years.
which is quite normal. A lot of people do that their entire
Yeah.
lives, still live with their parents. Yeah.
Parents are happy with living with us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
With their children as well. So lots of my friends who are over 30s, they still live with their family like that. Yeah. And also, Jeep is house. So Nicola also have a house here.
Oh, she
Oh,
does.
We call
they
it the
call it-
baby Jeep,
When
Aggie
I,
Jeep.
really?
yeah, when
baby
I
Jeep.
talk to the nurses at the hospital, there's like blah 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 Aggie Jeep, and
Aggie Jeep,
I'm like that
baby Jeep.
literally means like baby
Baby's
house.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never heard that. So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
your
I wouldn't
uterus,
know.
your uterus is the.
yeah, I was like,
is
we
the-
just say in the womb.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Nice,
Okay.
nice, nice. So any
Yes.
other thing like about housing related? So where do Korean people usually live most of? Houses, condos, villas, apartments.
Yeah, like in Korea, the terminology is a little bit different.
Yeah.
I feel like in Australia, we call so many different types of places apartments. Like it could be a smaller building, we still like it's apartment, but
Yeah.
in Korea, what exactly is an apartment in Korea?
Apartment is like
that big one.
really
Really
like
big one.
like
Yeah.
over
And-
10.
And it's supposed to be a balcony
levels.
or something, right?
Balcony doesn't
Doesn't matter?
matter, but
Okay.
it should be
But it's just a
taller.
big one with like
Yeah.
hundreds of people together.
Yes, big
Yeah.
And then the villas are
Smaller buildings.
Yeah.
the smaller
one. Small
apartments.
is a villa
Yeah.
or mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the whole build. Like people will say, "I live in a mansion." They do not mean a really big house like we would think in Western
Yeah.
countries. They mean a certain type of building,
Yeah.
and they've got one apartment in it.
I'm still
Yeah.
confused about office tells.
Oh, office tel. What is
Like,
what
it's
is an
basically
office
an apartment.
tel? Yeah.
Office is like office.
Because I live in an office tell, but it's clearly a house, like
Yeah,
with
it's
a
house.
bedroom.
Yeah, usually like one bedroom. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not one bedroom, like four in one area. So there's no other
Yeah.
door. Just open the door and then everything is in there.
Also,
I have
Except
like a
toilet.
bedroom and like
Yeah, you
have a bedroom.
tub and stuff.
Except bathroom. Yeah, everything is in one place.
also, some people use office tels for their business as well, right?
Yes, they use it.
Is that where
Come to
the
my office there.
yeah? Does that where that's why it's called like office
Yeah.
tel like that? So if you have a small business, you can use. So sometimes like when we have to go somewhere for a business thing, and you go and it's like this looks like an apartment, but it's a business.
Yeah, an office
Yeah.
tell. I've
Yeah.
been in an office tell for like an interview with this one company, and it's like there's like a kitchen and stuff. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
Like someone's making a cup of tea there.
Yeah, at first I was like, wait, because it was an interview for like a show. I was like,
Okay.
what y'all doing up in here? I'm not gonna be filming nothing in here.
Yeah, I would have those connotations in Western culture, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Also, we already talked about it, but the expensive security deposit.
Uh,
And a lot of people don't buy houses here. They just
No. And,
Too expensive.
And there's not that many houses as well. You know, Korea is a very small country, so you have to pack a lot of people in. So you're more likely to live in what we would call an apartment or something like that. And only a few people actually have a house with a backyard, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like really weird. But
Yeah.
even still, like the apartments, a lot of people don't buy them, right? They just like chunse, which
Chunse.
you just
Yeah.
pay, which is kind of like buying, honestly. It's
Yeah,
like you
kinda
just sell it
buying.
back and you get.
yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. I guess I'll choose one. That is number 5. Okay, number 5 is
Oh.
So Chong is such an interesting word. Can you explain Chong?
It's so hard to
It
explain.
is hard to explain.
Like I don't even Korean. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, so I just said Chong is like
Warm heart.
caringness for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like a romantic kind of caring.
No.
It's more just like a caringness for people.
Yeah.
Connection.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a connection, like some type of connection that has some meaning to it.
Yeah,
But you can say people have a lot of chong as well.
yeah. Like they care for a lot of people, or they
Yeah.
have a lot. It's really hard.
And yeah, we also say when even though you have an enemy and then you talk to them a lot and you have a job with the
Oh,
enemy.
really?
Just basically not a romantic relationship.
Yeah.
It's a type of like a feeling.
Yeah.
That's why it's very hard to explain.
Yeah,
So
Even in
caring
Korean.
about other person.
right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
do a lot of people in Korea have a lot of Chong, do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Because if you go somewhere and you have not eaten, everybody will ask, oh,
Yeah.
have
Are you
not
okay?
eaten?
Yeah, yeah.
And then
you
if
okay?
you didn't, they'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, I'll get you some rice. You
Yeah,
know, let me
yeah.
eat some tofu. I know you don't eat meat. Like,
Yeah, as a pregnant woman in Korea, I feel a lot of that because they're really on that. Of like,
Yeah.
you're pregnant, let me do everything for you.
Yeah.
And in the
Yeah.
house, if you cook something and you eat something, you always need to ask other people as well.
Right.
Otherwise, you look a little bit rude or something because it's junk to
It's a lot of
ask other
sharing.
people. You should come sharing, come
Yeah.
here, and share
Yeah.
it with us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Question.
Yes.
Perfect. So people are very nice and they tend to like take care of you pretty well.
Okay.
Okay.
You-
You going?
You?
Number
하나.
one.
하나.
One. Time.
Ah.
So that just means room. And in Korea, there are so many rooms. Can you tell us about them?
Yeah. What are all the different types of rooms? But do you mean like the ones when you go
Like
out?
noraebang.
Yeah, noraebang.
Ah,
PC
PC
bang.
bang.
Okay, let's start with noraebang. What's a
Noraebang.
noraebang?
Noraebang is karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sing there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Often in Western countries, when we think of karaoke, we think of like in a restaurant and you
Yeah.
get up in front of people and
On the
sing.
stage,
But
yeah.
it's private, so
Yeah.
So in Korean, like nore means like song,
Song,
sing,
song.
and bang is room, so it's noraebang like that.
Yeah.
Is it-
So you have your own room with your friends, doing whatever you want.
bang is like everything with like something like PC bang is like PC room actually, PC room.
Internet cafe.
Internet cafe.
Yeah.
But I noticed they use them a lot because in Korea you don't meet at people's houses. Like we always just have people over at our
Yeah.
house. But in Korea it's not so.
Yeah.
And the houses are smaller, so you
Yeah.
can't have a big group of like 10 people in your house. So you go to the big, karaoke room.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You can eat and you can drink and
You can
can
order
Yeah.
chicken and
Yeah. You can order food, all the alcohol you need.
Yeah.
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 But now they have a new one, tarchirbang.
What's that one?
Tarchirbang.
What is that?
The escape room.
Oh, escape
Tarchirbang.
rooms.
You know
Yeah.
네, 방탈출.
Those are ones you're trying to get out of though.
네, 탈출.
Yeah. Those things are fun.
They're fun.
I made it a point to go to like all of them.
We've
Really
done
good.
two, I think. of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Dude, the escape rooms are really good. You gotta do Seoul
Yeah.
escape room. Don't do the knockoffs. It's not sponsored, but the knockoffs suck. So Seoul escape room. They've got 2 in Hongdae, 1 in Gangnam. Like they've got a lot of
one in
them.
Hongdae.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Should we explain what an escape room is? I think they're getting popular
I
around
think
the world.
They're
now.
everywhere now.
Yeah.
You go in and they give you clues and you have to escape.
Yeah.
But the ones at Seoul escape room are so elaborate. There's like 4 or 5 rooms at
Oh,
some
you
of
gotta
them.
go to the next one and you gotta work out this
really
clue.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the Amazon, man. The Amazon at Hongdae will have
Yeah.
your mouth dropped open because it looks just like a rainforest
Wow.
inside, and so the sun comes and goes.
Wow.
Please do
Oh,
that
we
one.
should
I
do
will do
that.
it with you
Oh,
guys.
we should do it.
I mean, I already know it because I already
Don't
went,
tell us the
but I'll
clues.
just pretend like I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you need
Yeah.
a hint, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
All right. Because I
Okay.
just love it so much. All right. So the last one,
Uh-huh.
we already know what it is, but just for fun. 2. Wait, 2, right? Oh yeah. So 2 is 술.
술 마셔라.
술을 간다.
Alcohol.
So, yeah, so it means alcohol,
That's
which
alcohol.
Yeah.
is a huge culture here in Korea, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell
Yeah.
us about this alcoholic culture?
Okay, so how important is drinking alcohol in Korea?
Very important.
Yeah.
Very important. Wherever you do, like you go to uni or like you have a job, and like every time you do something, we need alcohol, like soju, 맥주, like beer, and like if you don't drink, it's kind of awkward. in
Yeah,
the situation.
people feel awkward if somebody is not drinking at the table.
Yeah.
So it can be quite difficult if you're not an alcohol drinker or you can't drink for health or religious reasons. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish
I
this
always
was
put
drinks.
water. No, I always just put water in the soju cup.
Yeah, and Hugh hasn't been drinking.
That's why lots of my friends they don't contact me anymore. This is what happened in Korea, so you
Yeah.
should drink.
And there's a culture of having to drink well. You know, I feel like in Australia people go out to the pub and they get totally wasted and they're
Yeah.
messy.
And if your the glass is empty, they always give it to you more and more.
So sometimes in Korean culture, like for example, if a guy is marrying and her father might take the potential son-in-law out and drink with him to see what type of drinker he is, whether he can drink well and hold his liquor.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know. That's the one thing that's like so difficult for. I feel like when you're a girl, you get more of a pass. Though.
Yes,
Girls.
yes.
It's
Yeah.
mainly for guys, especially
Pressure
in
for
business.
guys.
Pressure from because a girl's not gonna be like, no, you're not gonna drink. I'm gonna be like, girl, no.
I'd be like, I'm not drinking.
Yeah, and then they're
Guys,
like,
you
okay.
should drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like we say that like when you got drunk, you show your real you. So they can't fake it. So we know is this person is nice or not.
Yeah. There are some tricks if you're not a big drinker in Korea, like when people are drinking soju, because soju is a clear liquid like water. So you do maybe 2 and then sort of wait for everybody else to get a little bit drunk. And then you just put the water in your soju glass, and when everyone's like, yeah, because everybody does the like that,
Yeah.
and they think you've got soju in your
Yeah.
thing, but you've got water. So
Yeah.
so you're, not getting as drunk as they are.
Yeah, because I notice it's more about participation, or you can
Yes.
fake drink. I do that at a lot of the EBS, like,
Yeah.
I'll just have a thing,
Yeah.
and then we'll, because they like to pour for you too. That's a part of the culture.
Right.
So like
Yeah.
the main like feeding game or something will come and
Yes.
pour for everybody.
Yeah.
But there's so many of us, I'm like, he's not gonna notice. So we
Yeah.
jump, and then I just put it to my lips and tip
Yes.
up. But
And
then
if
I don't actually
everybody
drink it.
else is getting drunk, so they're not sort of seeing what
They
you're
don't see
doing.
what you're doing. You just put one thing in and pretend like you pour some new already.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if your cup is empty, they'll keep pouring.
Yeah, keep pouring.
Yes.
So
keep
keep
pouring.
the soda
some
in
in
the
there.
cup.
Yeah.
Because if
Yeah.
not, they're like,
Yeah.
oh no, your cup is. Oh sorry.
Yeah.
I said a pregnant woman.
It's okay. It's okay.
Because of the chong that we talked
Yeah.
about.
Yes.
If your cup is empty, they're like, oh
You're gonna
no.
keep
Yeah.
doing
Oh
it.
no, here.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
you
never
need-
drink it all and think that they're not
Yeah.
gonna put more
Just a
in.
little bit.
Yeah.
So either put water and fake it, or fake
Just
it like
do
I
like
do.
a little bit.
But have something in your cup at all times so they don't put more in.
Yeah.
Good excuse is you
Yeah.
say like you are on the medication,
All right.
then they will not push you.
Yeah, especially if it's like some
Oh,
type
yeah.
of hanyak.
Yeah,
Just
Hanya.
be like,
Yes.
oh, I'm taking
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
like
yeah,
hanyak
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay.
Oh, I'm pregnant. I have the
Yeah.
best excuse
Well,
at the moment.
yeah, so you got a nice excuse.
Yes,
Well, you know.
yes.
Okay, so that was, games.
Oh yeah, drinking
Okay,
games.
everybody just share
Ah,
your
drinking
favorite
games.
drinking game. I shared mine yesterday, but I'll share it again because people are
Okay.
new. Okay, so go ahead.
What's your favorite drinking game?
I like every type of drinking game, but I like nunchi game, like call the numbers, and the last person who got the number
Yeah.
need to drink. And then we have 369, 369,
Ah.
and 369, that's 369.
Oh,
And
I
then
hate those ones.
We have a Baskin Robbins 31.
I like
It's
that
not
one.
advertising, but that's the game that someone who calls 31 and need to drink.
Yeah.
So when someone say the numbers and the last person, like we need to calculate the numbers, how many numbers we should say, 1 to 3.
I know, I hate all the math stuff. I'm like,
And
I
if
can't
you,
do this.
you make mistake, 마셔라, 마셔라,
Yeah.
마셔라. They never stop until you drink.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you better drink.
Oh.
And we have a 흑기사 and 흑장미, which you can't drink. You should choose one person to
drink
drink,
for it.
but you
Yeah.
need to, make their wish. They say, please kiss me here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flirting that comes
Yeah,
in
it is,
with,
it is.
drinking and that.
Yeah.
There are, yeah,
So
for
many.
sure.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite game?
I just like when you get the top of the soju bottle and you
yeah.
twist the thing and you gotta flick it like
That
this.
one.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at it, but like I literally miss it sometimes, but that was just kind of cute and fun. Yeah.
And my favorite one, I forget what it's called. I have no
Which
idea
one?
what it's called. But it's the one where you call out a letter. So I'll say like
Wang
cute, cute. And then I put my thumb up, and then so everybody has to think of a word that starts with cute, and then the second syllable is
I haven't
with
done that
G,
one.
S and G.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Yeah. 한글 game.
It's something like Hunger
yeah,
Games, because
yeah.
a lot of Korean words have 2 syllables.
Yeah.
So it's really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Can we do an example? Because I just really love this game.
Okay, but you guys do it.
They need to use the brain.
Yeah, I don't want to use my brain.
Okay. All right, never mind. Then pass. One day we'll do like a
I'm
fun
pregnant.
movie. Oh, she's like, I'm pregnant.
This is my excuse for everything.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you want to go? No, I'm pregnant.
pregnant.
You should make a video.
Yeah.
Excuses of like
I'm
being
pregnant.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so good. We've
Okay.
got about 10 minutes left. So I
Yes.
guess good, perfect. So we do have time to do like the
Okay.
like drama talk. because that was a
Okay.
part of it too.
Oh, okay,
So
talk about
let's just. So
dramas.
now we're gonna have like some drama talk. Oh, okay. So more
Okay.
people were still asking about. Oh, interesting question. Somebody said when Korean people. No. Okay. Somebody was asking
Yeah.
if when Korean people do they refer to themselves as just Korean or North and South Korean? But the names are separated anyway in Korean.
Yeah, so it's different. It's
Yeah.
only in the English that it's sort of
It's
for
separated,
South
yes.
Korean.
Yeah, because
Korean.
like South Korean is Hangul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Han국 and then North Korea is Bukhan.
Yeah. So when you're traveling and that type of stuff, and someone says, "Where are you from?" you just say,
Yeah, South Korea.
and then you just say like, "I'm Korean."
I'm Korean, yeah.
You're not putting the South in front of
We
it all
don't
the
really
time.
say South Korean.
Yeah.
Because I barely seen North Korean people in my life. Like I'm 5 people.
Yeah.
Really hard to see North Korean people.
Yeah.
So just say Korean is like usually South Korean.
Yeah, yeah. You should just if someone says they're Korean, just probably assume that they're South Korean. Also, because if somebody is actually North Korean, they probably don't want you to know. There's a lot of stigma with it, or they're being careful about their identity because they escaped from North Korea.
Yeah.
So just always just assume somebody's South
Yeah.
Korean.
Yeah. That's a good rule of thumb, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we move into the last
Okay.
part, because we've got about 9 minutes left.
Okay.
I'll just say again, I know it went by fast, right?
Wow.
So, they're right side up. So we're giving away 2 BTS albums. 2 BTS
Wow,
albums.
BTS.
And how you enter to win these is we're doing one on Twitter and one on Instagram. We actually gave away 2 yesterday too. So in total, there's 4 winners from my channel. So even if you sign up today, like you could still be entered for yesterday. Maybe.
Oh, cool.
No, I already chose.
Oh, did you?
I
Too
did.
late.
Yeah, I chose one. I have to choose the other one from Twitter. I should do that now before I tell you how to enter. All right, I'll do it right after. So, how you enter is you upload a picture either on Instagram or Twitter. If you upload a picture of our live stream, please make it a flattering one.
Not
if
one of these.
Somebody uploaded a picture and I was like this, and I was like, I'm not choosing you because you took the screen capture
Should we
of me
like
this.
pose for people now? To,
All right, let's pose. Everybody take a screen capture now. And you will, if you want to win these BTS albums, take a screen capture now and you have to upload it on Twitter. We'll tell you how to, and Instagram, we'll tell you how to upload it after we post.
Okay,
Ready, go.
1, 2, 3.
One more. One more.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, use those screen captures. If I see another screen capture, you're not getting chosen. So, you have to upload it, use the hashtag. The most important one
Yeah.
is I sold you. So
I sold
I,
you.
SEOUL, and then the letter U. Yeah, letter U. I was about to say number. The letter U. And also you need to hashtag Megan Bowen and hashtag
My
my
Korean
Korean husband.
Yes.
And then we'll just choose 2 winners. And I'll just contact you from my Instagram and my Twitter account because, then you know it's legit.
It's from you.
It's from me.
It's
guys.
not some.
Yeah.
There's fake scammers that do that. They'll be like,
There
"You
are.
won this prize."
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
when I had Chonan Saram as my name.
Oh,
Somebody,
yeah.
when I had a giveaway, they'll put like Chonan Maguk Saram, and then they'll be like, send me your information. And a couple people did.
Did, and then they get
And I was like,
scammed.
oh God, so please
Don't
be
do
careful.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
for our last thing, quickly,
Okay.
let's have some drama talk. First of all,
Okay.
do you watch dramas at all?
Sometimes.
Korean dramas.
Yeah, sometimes. I think the last one I was watching was Dokkaebi, but I haven't seen the final episode. Like, I sort of just left it. Yeah.
Perfect. And what about you?
Dokebi.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I haven't watched dramas in years.
Yeah, I just
Probably
occasionally watch
It's
them.
been like 4 years.
Yeah.
I've been so hooked on like Western dramas these days.
'Cause you're in Korea.
Superhero ones. I really love the superhero ones.
Ah.
Anything about like ghosts or something, superhero, I really love it. Okay, so
Okay.
having watched Korean dramas, do you notice difference from dramas in real life?
Yeah, definitely. There's a sort of certain themes in dramas, so there's certain storylines, there's certain aspects of Korean culture that they're taking and sort of magnifying. But of course, Korean culture is such a huge, varied thing, so there's going to be a lot of differences from like real life to actually Korean dramas.
Sure.
Yeah.
So was there like a big one that kind of was just like shocking to you? Either, okay, let me
Okay.
just ask a question better.
Okay.
What were the most shocking differences that you noticed?
I think the continual storyline of the poor girl marrying whatever kind the
And then the parents don't like it, and then I can't accept you.
the mother-in-law, potential mother-in-law, throws the water in her
Yeah.
face. Yeah.
Always bum 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 bum.
Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe in real life there is a, you know, just a very poor, like, average girl marrying a guy, that like very rich, handsome guy like that. But I think, you know, normally.
It's not.
And you wouldn't,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to marry into one of those families. I think it'd be terrible.
It'd be horrible.
Yeah.
Somebody just said kimchi slap.
Kimchi slap, yeah, that was like, it got so
kimchi
extreme.
slap, yes.
There's like, you know, there's slapping and that type of stuff, and then like, they just took it to the extreme of the kimchi slap.
Yeah. Oh, 5 more minutes.
Yes.
So let's just
Okay, another
sum up
question.
our talk really quickly. Okay. So what are the differences that you notice between Korean dramas and Western dramas?
I think Korean dramas are usually, there's a set period of time, right?
Yeah.
So Western dramas have seasons, so you can have an ongoing storyline where Korean dramas are reaching a certain point.
Yeah, they're usually like pre-written of like 20 episodes or 16
Yeah.
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
So while they are filming and they are showing as well, like they finish their episode, and then that night they just
Oh,
you know,
the live filming like that.
really quick
Yes.
like that. That's why they were so tired. So
Yeah.
the actors and actress, their face is kind of tired when it's
Yeah.
getting late.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
True. And I
Yeah.
noticed like another difference too, I guess, is just, well, no, I guess you kind of said what I was saying.
Yeah.
Just like there's like a set period of time and it's
Yeah.
not like ongoing seasons.
Yeah, there's different themes in Korean dramas. I think it reflects culture and society,
Yeah,
concerns
and
of
they're
Koreans
showing
and that.
more like Jung as well, the emotion
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
That is awesome. We're about to wrap up here. So before people were saying they like that they're not vulgar. So Korean dramas tend to be more PC. And
Yeah.
I did notice that they kind of don't really show too many negative aspects of like Korea.
No.
Yeah. And there's also like, and I guess also there's more restrictions on Korean TV.
Yeah.
Korean culture is a little bit more conservative, but I kind of liked that at first about Korean dramas, that there was more tension, right? And they had the tension over so many episodes, whereas a lot of Western dramas is like guy and girl meet and then already done everything. Yeah.
That's true. And it's like
Yeah.
10 episodes and the guy still hasn't held the girl's hand.
Yeah. I mean,
Sometimes I find that frustrating. I'm like, just grab her hand.
because in real life, you know, it reflects the TV conservative values more than actual Korean life.
Yeah, because Korean life is not that extreme.
No, it's
I
not,
mean, I
not
have
that
experienced a
conservative.
really extreme guy who took like over a month to just hold my hand. What? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
After like a month, it's like,
like
and so I was like, he's
yeah.
Can I touch your hand?
Well, they say
Yeah.
like skinship.
like, skinship.
Oh,
yeah.
we have skinship
Skinship,
now.
like touching, yeah.
Touching. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Oh
Like,
my God, you have skinship now.
But I kind of like it because, like, I don't know, like somebody that I'm kind of dating now, everything is so like.
Like
So
step
when
by
it
step
happens,
by
Yeah.
step.
it takes a long time. So when it happens, you appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like when he grabbed my hand, like
You
he
were
was
like,
like asking, like, and then he wouldn't even do that until after, like, he asked me to be his girlfriend and stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
So I was like, he was like, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. So there are some really extreme people that are just like that in the dramas, but honestly, it's like, if you don't grab my hand in 2 weeks,
It's over.
it's over. Actually, I told my friend, I was like, if you don't grab my hand in 2 weeks, it's over. So he was like, actually, I just grabbed your hand because my friend told me that. Yeah, so there are some really extreme.
I understand.
Yeah, but in
You
general,
understand?
it is
Yeah.
slower
Yeah.
here in Korea than in
Yeah.
Western places.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
a 3 minutes.
All right.
Alright.
So,
You wanna show our?
oh, everybody. No. They're saying, so in the dramas, it's like, kiss her already.
Yeah. They're waiting for
Oh,
that kiss.
please pose again. I need a better screenshot. So we're
Okay.
about to end. Before we
Okay.
end, I'll announce one more time.
Yeah.
We're giving away
Okay.
2 BTS albums. All you have to do is take, I guess you can take a
Screenshot.
screenshot of this.
Yeah. Like now?
This,
Ready?
but waits for us to make a pretty face.
Okay.
If you look horrible in the picture, we're not choosing you. And you have to upload it on Instagram or Twitter, and you have to hashtag ISoulYou. Oh, you see it? Is it there? Okay, no.
Okay.
It's too small. ISEOUL, and then just the letter U, and you have to
You.
hashtag Megan Bowen, hashtag my Korean husband, upload it on Twitter or Instagram, and we will choose 2 winners of the BTS album.
Okay.
So,
Ready?
let's pose for the
Okay.
screenshots. You ready? Go. Okay, second pose. Ready?
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
All right, third pose. Ready? Go. Perfect. So before we
It's
wrap up,
laughing at us. I don't know
so
what we
before
look
we
like.
wrap it up, you
Yeah.
guys just came out with a book,
Oh
right?
yes, this is the in Korea. So if you're in Korea or you speak Korean, this is a book in Korean. My Korean husband, and it is about our intercultural life together. And it's comics from the blog because we make comics.
Yes.
Yes.
It's comics. So make sure
Yes.
you guys go online, check that out. If you're studying Korean too, and you're at least
Yeah.
intermediate level, I say go ahead and get
Yeah,
it
yeah.
practice because reading books helps.
So,
I always
yeah.
read comic books to help me.
So yeah, next week it will be available online internationally. If you're in Korea right now, you can pick it up at bookstores.
All right, perfect.
There you go.
Thank you guys so much for coming today. It was
you.
fantastic.
Worries.
Everybody really, really said that they liked it and they enjoyed
Oh,
it.
Thank
great.
you.
So
Thank you so
that
much.
is so
Thank
good.
you.
Yes.
Thank you
So
guys.
anyway,